Would you walk away from $500,000 and jump into the unknown without any future plan? Before I did it, I was the last person you'd expect to. In my past life, I came to the US with almost zero English, graduated top of my class, finished university a year early while juggling 3 part-time jobs, and landed a 6-figure offer from Google at the age of 20. I worshiped stoicism. I saw strong emotions as immaturity and weakness. I followed the traditional path, and at what looked like my peak, after launching a successful project that impacted 3 billion people, I actually fell apart. I couldn't fall asleep anymore. Food had no taste. And I started having regular suicidal thoughts. People around me couldn't understand. What is wrong with you? You have everything. I was asking myself the same thing. So I started doing what I always did. I attacked this like a new project I need to finish. I studied psychology and philosophy. I visited 10+ therapists. At some point, I probably knew as much about trauma and depression as a professional, but the headaches were still there. I still cannot fall asleep, even though I live in an apartment that can see Statue of Liberty. I hated myself for it. What is wrong with me? Why can't I fix this anymore? My mind was once what helped me to climb to the top, but now I'm falling behind because of my own mind. The harder I tried to logic my way out, the messier it got. Until one day, a quote appeared randomly. The only way to cure pain is through it. Not around it, not over it, but through it. Sit with the mess. Don't suppress it or analyze. Just feel. Allow yourself to simply be and surrender. When I finally did, something became clear that I had never seen before. I had spent my entire past life playing roles. The child who made her parents proud, the good student, the hardworking employee. I was so good at all of them, but underneath all those roles, I had never just been me, the imperfect me. I'm an emotional, sensitive, and impulsive person, even very vengeful. I cannot forgive easily, but I pressed all those parts down based on family and social conditions, because I'm supposed to be mature and nice. I was so obsessed with self-improvement and perfection because deep down I believe just being me is not good enough. In addition, I always had the identity crisis. I was too Asian for the West and too Western for the traditional Asians, too artistic for the pure tech world, but too rational for the art world. I knew a little bit of everything, but nowhere felt like home. I kept on searching for a place where I fully belong, but never found such a place. Instead of avoiding and suppressing this mess, I started embracing it, and that's when I realized my flaws, such as my sensitivity, that's where my creativity lives. Impulsiveness, half of the time, is courage, and vengefulness, look, making sure that people don't even dare to mess with me again. What's wrong with that? Then I realized the home and the belonging I had been searching for was never outside of me, it's inside. I wasn't supposed to choose between my contradictions. I'm supposed to build something new from all of them, but I couldn't do that until I fully accepted my own complexity. Right now, it's fall in Melbourne. You will see a single tree where some leaves have turned red, where others are still fresh green. No one will look at the tree and complain about the mess. In fact, it's exactly that mix. It's what makes people stop and take a photo. If the world can find beauty in the complexity of a tree, why can't I extend the same grace to my own mind? The solution to my mess is within this mess. The emotions I couldn't explain with logic, the creative sparks that arrived unplanned, the parts of me I've spent years treating as an enemy. What I once fought against was exactly what healed me. Back then, suppression only brought me artificial and controlled calm. The true inner peace comes after embracing the mess. By embracing what I once called weakness, I became strong again. And that realization changed everything. After resigning from the toxic environment, within a month, something quietly came back, my creativity. I built a healing product combining everything I have learned. I wrote 2 fictional novels and then got into a top business accelerator. Later on, I got accepted into Uni Melbourne to study art therapy, something that I didn't plan before quitting my job, and which is the reason why I'm standing here today. I spent years believing that true strength meant being unshakable and unmoved. But now I realized real strength is staying true to yourself despite the uncertainty. Embrace the mess and discover what's underneath. That is, you are good enough, just as you are, right where you are.